The aim of this series is to rebuild Sampdoria, but I think I may have found an impossible task because things are not going well at all. Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of rebuilding Sampdoria, where things are not going very well. As you can see, we are currently 18th in Serie A and we haven't won a game yet. But before we get going, I'd just like to ask you all to leave a like on this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to know when new videos are uploaded, and continue to help me build the channel. I said in part 1 I was going to do this series a little bit different and that I was going to play for a massive chunk of the season, come back and show you bits of highlights here and there, probably play through the first half of the season. But the way things are going, I've had to sort of revert back to how most series on YouTube are done, because I might not make it to the halfway point of the season. If we look at the fixture list, alright, we won 4-0 at home in our first game of the season, which was in the Coppa Italia first round. Then we got draws with Torino and Venezia, but then losses against Atalanta, Fiorentina, Bologna, Napoli and Milan. Draws with Verona and Roma. It's 9 games played in the league, 4 points, without a win, 5 losses, and we've got Juventus coming up soon. So it's not looking good at all. To be honest, I've not managed in the Italian league on Football Manager for a long time. And it's quite weird actually, because you have to pick 12 subs and you can use 5 subs. It's hard getting used to it. And also the Sampdoria team is poor. It's very poor. I've made a couple of changes to it, and since the start of the season, I've brought in 2 players, Filippo Bandinelli from Empoli and Hani Mukhtar from Nashville in America. Bandinelli is a midfielder, box-to-box midfielder, 6.7 rating from 4 sub-appearances in the league. Hasn't really had much of a chance. And Hani Mukhtar from Nashville comes in. He can play anywhere in the attacking positions. He's a striker, attacking midfielder, can play on the wings, can drop back and play in midfield. He's 6.72 from 4 starts and 2 sub-appearances. Scored 2 goals. Hasn't set the world on fire, but none of the squad have, to be honest. It's an ageing squad. It's a squad that hasn't got much in the way of quality in it. And as it stands, my manager performance is on a C. But another couple of defeats and that's going to drop down even further, and I might be on the brink of getting the sack very, very early in this series, which means the series won't last very long. Today we're going to play Genoa. I've never known how to pronounce this. Don't know why I waited and come back to the game when I don't know how to pronounce it. If you do know how to pronounce it, do I pronounce a G or is it Genoa as with a J but spelt with a G? Let me know down in the comments how to pronounce Genoa. But anyway, they share a ground with us. We're at home, but we're both at home. They're currently mid-table. Hopefully, it'll be our first win of the season. Because if not, I don't know where that first win's coming from. So, the team to take on Genoa in Serie A. is Cragno in goal, Berezinski, Magnani, Colli, Arguello, Ekdal, Rincon, Sensi, Candreva, Damsgaard and Gabbiadini up front. As you can see from the squad, the only player with over a 7 rating this season is Giovinco. And the only reason that is because that comes from the cup game, because his appearances in the league have all been from the bench and he hasn't played enough time to actually get a rating yet. So that's the only reason there's a player over 7 in my squad. We've been awful, really awful. But we're gonna persevere. We're gonna carry on trying. I've gone back to playing a 4-3-3 DM wide. I started the season like this, played a few games like it. Then I switched to a 4-4-2 diamond. Then I switched to a 5-3-2, something like that. I've tried everything and nothing's working. But we have played a little bit better in the last 2 games since I reverted back to this system. So hopefully it'll pick us up a win today. So we'll submit that team. We'll go to the match. And hopefully we can pick up a positive result. Because as it stands, they've been hard to come by so far. And we've had the first couple of shots. Haven't found the target yet, but we've had the first couple of shots. Although the away side have got a free kick at the edge of the box and we're 1-0 down already. Ugh. I had the plan to do the rebuilding Sampdoria save since before I even started on YouTube. It was something that I thought, I really want to do. I'll get sink my teeth into it. It'll be a really fun save. I'm not having fun. This has been awful. The team is awful. Every tactical change you make, they don't react to. There isn't any money to bring any decent players in. And we're just not very good. And I honestly don't know how I'm going to get us out of it. I don't want to admit defeat just yet. I might have to in this game. Because literally, the players don't do anything. They don't react. Like I said, I've changed the formation. I've changed the tactics. I've changed the directness of our passing. I've changed the width. I've changed literally everything. I've changed everything in the 9 games so far this season, and nothing's worked. So I went back to a system that we started the season at, that we won in the cup with, and they seem to have forgotten how to do this system as well. Although there's a great ball from Candreva. Can Damsgaard pull us one back? No, he can't. Oh, because he's awful as well. Even the good players are bad. Even the good players in this squad are bad. Which we should be better. We should be better. I mean, we're ahead on XG. I suppose that's a positive. We've had more corners. There's a better take as many positives as we possibly can, I suppose. But it's not going well in this series at all. Let's make some substitutions. Rincon can come off for Sabiri. Don't even know if Sabiri can play. More of a playmaker, but he's going to have to play as a ball winner. Consensus. So we haven't got enough in the way of ball winning midfielders. I'm going to take Gabbiadini off for Mukhtar, and Berezinski can come off for Ferrari. And we can shout a bit of encouragement and hope that something sticks here and something can make a difference, because as it stands, this series is going to end up being about 3 episodes and I'm going to get the sack pretty soon. See, look, there's been nothing. I mean, 11 shots, 4 on target. We've got an XG of 1.16 and we haven't scored a goal. At least we've got a player over 7. We have more corners. We're ahead on XG, but it's not points. We're not getting points. It's been... I don't know if any of you out there have managed Sampdoria on this game, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's depressing at the minute. We're second from bottom, having played a game more than everyone but the team we've just played. And next up, we play Juventus. So it's only going to get worse, isn't it? I said it wasn't fun. We've just been beaten 4-2 at home to Juventus after taking a 1-0 lead. And now the board want to hold a meeting with me regarding my position at the club. Manager performance is an F. 11 games in the league this season without a win. I have to attend because otherwise they'll terminate my contract. This could be the shortest series in the history of YouTube series, and it's only my second one. I had a look at the players that I had at my disposal, and I changed to a vertical tiki-taka for the Juventus game. We went 1-0 up. We played some good football at times. We still got beat. We were expected to be beat, to be fair, which I think is a little bit harsh on myself, the fact that they're requesting a meeting to discuss my position. And at the minute, it looks like I'm going to get the sack. But let's see what they say. Right, we are not happy with your current performance and are considering your position at the club. We would like to know why you think the team have performed so badly. Should I request another month? Promise? See, if I make a promise, then I'm going to get the sack next month regardless if we don't win every game. What are the options? Compromise. I haven't been in management long. I would appreciate some patience. They'll just tell me to go away, won't they? We've had a difficult run of games recently, therefore we should have fallen more time to put things right. Been really unlucky with the amount of injuries the players have suffered. Or convinced. Ignore the full plan well. Trust the process. I don't know if I'll be able to convince them to trust the process when I don't quite trust it. Looking at how hard our upcoming fixture list is, a new manager would be in for a rude awakening, so I'm the best. No, I'm not going to say that. I think my only option is to hold my hands up, admit that we've not been great, and ask for another month. I think that's the only thing I can do to try and save my job here. And I've saved my job. We're prepared to give you a month, but if the expected improvement doesn't materialise, we shall be talking to you again. You should be aware that failure to live up to the promises you have made here could result in termination of your contract. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully we continue to work together to build a positive future for the club. So I've got a month, ladies and gents. I have a month, and that starts with a trip to Empoli, who are currently in 13th place. and that's coming next. The first phase of Operation Save My Job starts now with a game away to Empoli. I've played a quick morale boosting friendly against lower league opposition. Got a massive 7-1 victory over I can't remember who it was we played now, but it was lower league opposition. We won 7-1. We've had a team meeting and tried to boost morale that way. We've had a problem with Aldero, so I've put him in goal. And this is a must-win game. I've just like you saw, I've just had a meeting with the board. If we don't win this, we stay rooted to the bottom of the table, and honestly don't think there's any way of saving my job after this. But a decent result here might just give the players a kick up the backside they need to start getting some actual decent results. And there's Aldero with a lovely save that might actually warrant him being called back into the first team. He had a moan because I dropped him for Cragno, the new signing. And he's an influential player, Aldero, so I had to bring him back into the team. There's Berezzinski with a cross, but that's cleared Alguello. Can he get... Oh, Alguello with a great opportunity there. It's the outside of the post. I'm just going to pause this a sec just so I can sort this out. I don't know why it doesn't actually stay sorted out. It changes every match. Or it changes when we're the away team, it changes. And then when we're the home team, if we play at home next, the away team won't be shown. It'll be us twice. So it's just weird. Here, Empoli have a corner here. We're defending well. Just can't get it clear. Got to clear eventually. But right, we're on the attack. Arguello with a throw in. Gabbiadini. Back to Arguello. Sensi. Torsby. Berezzinski puts it over Gabbiadini, and Gabbiadini scores. And we're 1-0 up. Whew. Arguello there, I thought he was going to lose it, but picked out a lovely little pass here. Berezzinski, lovely pass through. Gabbiadini. There was the slight risk of him being offside, but he was onside. And we're 1-0 up. And maybe, just maybe, I might be able to save my job. I can't see us going on a run good enough to push for a European place at this stage of the season. But we might do. If we don't get European football, I might get the sack at the end of the season anyway. But at least it'd be a season. I'm going to say I'm delighted with them. Let's boost the morale, motivate them, give some inspiration. We're second best in this game as far as the number of shots and XG and stuff have gone. But we're still in the lead. We're 1-0 up, and that's all that matters. We've had more possession, so this vertical tiki-taka might be working. Obviously, changing to play a team like Juventus was never going to work straight away, was it? I mean, it's a change of tactic. It's not like rubbing a genie's lamp and asking for a miracle. Here's Gabbiadini. He's through on goal. Can he make it 2? He can't. It's a good save by their goalkeeper. What's the tiredness levels like? We've got a couple of players that are starting to get a bit weary. So I might make a couple of substitutions. If I take off Sensi for Mukhtar. Candrava, come on for Toolsby. Sampdoria, Vladislav. Vladislav can come on for Gabbiadini. Conti can come on for Berezhinsky. And then the last one, I think we'll bring on Giovinco to play in the false 9 role. And that's our 5 subs. Hopefully we don't get an injury or something now. And here's Mukhtar. Just over the bar. We'll put the icing on the cake. Now Empoli are going to have a late attack. Oh, come on. Just win the ball back. And we have won the ball back. Great defending. Giovinco is going to chase it, but he's not going to get it. And they're back on the attack. And solid midfield work from Candrava there. Come on, just get the ball away. And there's Ekdal to Conti, Giovinco. Damsgaard plays in Vladislav as he say. Oh, shot saved. Sapria or Sapria or I think his name's Vladislav. We're calling him Vladislav. Candrava with a corner. Comes in, it's cleared. Damsgaard picks it up from deep, but gives it away pretty easily there. I mean, they weren't even a tackle. And Empoli are going to get an attack here, aren't they? A good save. Fantastic save from Aldero. And I think, regardless of the fact that Aldero had to kick off at me and threaten to cause discontentment in the squad to get called back into the first team, he has just played an absolute blinder there. A 7.6 rating. We've kept a clean sheet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our first win of the league season. And I am over the moon. Absolutely over the moon at that. We're off the bottom of the table. All right, we're still 19th. And we're a long way from where we need to be. But that is our first win of the season. And step 1 of trying to save my job is complete. So we've got a month. Got a month to try and save the series, really. Because if I get the sack, the series is over and done with. Simple as that. But I'll be back again shortly. I'm probably going to play a couple of games. We'll get for a few weeks, and then we'll come back for the last game or two of the month that I've got and see if I can manage to save my job and save the series. If you've liked that episode, or if you've enjoyed that episode, sorry, please leave a like, comment below. Comment just to let me know how to pronounce Genoa, if nothing else. Is it Genoa or Genoa? Not sure. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Notification bell to know when new videos are coming, which will mean you'll find out when the next episode comes to find out if I can save my job quicker. But for now, that's enough from me. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.